What's up, everybody? Vic Play-by-Play here. We are back. It has been a long time since I have been here to do a play-by-play, but it's 2020. Time to get back at it, and today we're going to be doing the Lakers versus the New Orleans Pelicans, so it should be an interesting game to watch. I mean, besides, having these two teams be completely different, they looked last year and how they just been facing off. Obviously, you have the Lakers who are in first place in the Western Conference with a 27-7 record, as compared to the New Orleans Pelicans, who are currently sitting 14th in the West with an 11-23 record overall. But it's more than just the records, and it's more than the standings between these two teams. It's more the storylines of what goes into this game. It's more about how the Lakers have been just changing everything ever since they acquired Anthony Davis and the players that they traded away, like Lonzo Ball and Brandon Ingram and Josh Hart, who are now with the New Orleans Pelicans. So very much different than we've seen before for the Lakers, as it's very uncommon to see them with so much success. But now the Lakers are sitting in first place, and they're trying to make a statement. Obviously, they're battling in LA with the Clippers and trying to show the NBA that they are trying to get this organization back to where we have been so accustomed to seeing them, which is in the NBA Finals. And LeBron James and AD have been spectacular so far in this regular season. Some of the stats, that you can see is AD with 27 points a game, as well as 2.3 blocks. He's third in the NBA with blocks, and he's already called it out. He's mentioned that he wants to be Defensive Player of the Year, so should be very interesting to see. Again, against the New Orleans Pelicans early on in the season in November when they faced off in New Orleans, very harsh reaction that Anthony Davis got. And what did he do? Ended up dropping 41 points on his former team. So now we have the youngsters. We have Lonzo Ball and we have Brandon Ingram and Josh Hart back here playing in Staples Center. So it should be interesting to see how they perform back at Staples Center against a crowd that is very familiar with these stars. So it should be very interesting to see how this game plays out. Again, more important than just storylines, goes even deeper than that, as the Lakers try to make a statement against every team in the NBA. Currently with the best record in the NBA, 27-7. You also have LeBron James. Again, there's so many superlatives that we can mention about LeBron, but leading the NBA in assists with 10.9 so far. He's just having an amazing year. Already a million votes for the All-Star game in Chicago that's going to take place in February of next month. So it should be very interesting to see what LeBron James can do with Anthony Davis as the playoffs are just around the corner. Unbelievable how we felt like the NBA just started in October, and now we're already kind of going over and seeing, okay, well, the playoffs are just about to begin. It's just so many different things. So now let's see what the Lakers can do against the New Orleans Pelicans. Heads up, this is not going to be anything where I show the game at all, just because of the fact on YouTube. So it's just only going to be a radio play-by-play. Best way to think of it is just listening to the action, just in case you guys are at work, you're busy with doing something else, and can't watch it at the moment. That way I can just kind of keep you in tune with what's going on during the game before you guys get home and actually are able to watch it. So now let's see if we can try to get the action going between these two teams. Again, mentioning some of the stats. One of the other players that you got to look out for, I was just mentioning the Lakers, but you got to look at Brandon Ingram, so far averaging 25 points a game so far during the regular season. He's putting his name in the hat for most improved player this season so far. All of his numbers are increasing. He's got a career high in three-point percentage, which is sitting at 41% so far. And Brandon Ingram, again, a young team, but he's stepping into the role of a leader with the New Orleans Pelicans, especially with the missing Zion Williamson, who was injured with a knee that has been affecting him since the start of the regular season. But he actually had his first full practice a few days ago with the New Orleans Pelicans. So hopefully when he comes back, try to gain some momentum for the New Orleans Pelicans. They're actually only 3.5 games back of the 8th seed. So even though they're record looks a little bit off. Only 11 wins and 23 losses. But when you're that much competition in the Western Conference and you're only 3.5 game backs, you're sitting pretty so far if you're the New Orleans Pelicans.